Since the Premier Sports Cup final, we have gone undefeated except against one team. We play that team again today. It's my team, Aberdeen. We also have the little mare of the first knockout round in the Champions League to take care of. It'll be RB Leipzig going up against Cowdenbeath. This is Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. After last time we won the Premier Sports Cup, we then took on Hibernian and somehow, painfully, managed to drop points. We've been pretty good since then. We took on Dundee United straight after, beat them 4-2. We then took on Rangers again, beat them 2-0 in the league. Beautiful result for us at home. We then took on Aberdeen, a 1-0 loss. Very disappointing. Can't really read too much into it. We just weren't... The games have come thick and fast. Like, December was really tough on the legs. January, it was the last game that really comes at the end of such an intense run. You know, we played Rangers on the 29th, maybe rotated too much, got caught sleeping by Aberdeen. We're going to try and put that right today in the Scottish Cup 4th round. Ross County beat them 3-0, Celtic 2-0, Inverness Cali Thistle. This was embarrassing. We dragged ourselves through. 3-3 draw, had to win it on pens. Hearts 4-2 victory. Dundee 3-0, Motherwell we just beat 2-1. Now Motherwell obviously have turned into a bit of a force to reckon with this season, so a good win in the end. Had to come from 1-0 down, but you know, the team has been performing very well, admirably. If we have a look at the league table, we are clear. 14 points, lovely. Keep it there. We are done and dusted when we hit the split. If we look at the player overview, Hugo Novoa is having one of those seasons. He's gone quiet for a while. This season, he hasn't stayed quiet. 23 goals, absolutely ripping it up for Celtic. Mina is our top goal scorer. He's got 22 goals, which is really positive. You know, it's his first season here, so he's been outstanding. Gordon Johnson, we really haven't managed to get the game time to as much. Mina's our go-to guy. Velasco's still pulling the strings for us. Tomas is doing well at centre-back. Obviously, Fuse conceded is Udoka, who our new goalie has been quite outstanding. There's not really much been happening in January. I don't think we have looked to do any business. There's a little bit of business we've done. We've brought in Stefan Labovic. He is coming 6'5". I think you can understand why I went for him. Defensive midfield, just felt like we needed another option there. Queeley, outstanding player for us, and we have some of the young staff to play there, but brought this guy in, can play there, can also play at centre back, so I'm happy for that. He's also quite a good physical player. I think he'll do very well for us. We needed the cover at centre back more than anything because teams are still sniffing around our centre backs. We sold Teodoro. I just felt like with the emergence of some of our young players, Paul Byrne's still holding his own there, but with the likes of Pollock needing game time and realistically right back is the best position to give him the game time, even though it's not probably the most ideal position for him. Teodoro was getting antsy. We managed to sell him for 6 million, you know, nice bit of profit there. If we have a quick look, what did we pay for him? 1.1 million. Yeah, so we sold him for 5.7. I think that's reasonable. He never really clicked when he did play first, so we've made that sale. That just keeps things ticking along nicely. I think money-wise, we're healthy. 32 million, we've got 11 million in the bank. I'm not looking to do anything. The window is now shut. We're into February. Scottish Cup 4th round against Aberdeen. I'm expecting a win. I'm expecting to continue in the Scottish Cup. I want to retain it. We've got the Premier Sports Cup back on board. Scottish Cup's next. It's been a little while since I've managed Cowdenbeath, so looks like our youth team is making strides. They are through the quarter-final in the Youth Cup. Very nice. That's the kind of thing we're expecting to see now, though. We've invested heavily in our facilities and that. We're expecting to get some payoff now. And we have been. The youth players that we've been able to play this year, it's markedly different from those early years. If you go back to those early episodes when the youth intakes come in and the intakes now, it's a very different feel. Meaning making positive development. This is inconsistent. He's a star cinch player. I really like him, but I'm not locked in. If someone came in with a big bid, I feel it'd be easier for him to be sold than, say, the likes of Velasco. Nothing wrong with him. I'm just making that clear because we have to be making big strides. We have to be getting in players that can compete in Europe. The team to take on Aberdeen at Pittodrie in the Scottish Cup 4th round today will be Udoka in goal. He's been doing very well this season. We're going to go Thompson left wing back. Pollock comes in the right wing back. Thomas and Otara as our centre back pairing. They've got a good link now. Joseph Bull's going to come in at DLP. In front of him is Ari. On the right hand side of midfield, Labovic comes in for defensive midfield. He's made 2 appearances so far, 1 off the bench. Darren Ash is going to get a chance to centre midfield attack. I just didn't want to play Pedrinho because he's a little unfit. We could drop Velasco back there if we're struggling during this game and put another striker on, but I feel like this is a chance to potentially give Darren some much needed game time. Mina and Velasco up top. We're going to go quite aggressive against Aberdeen here. They beat us 1-0 last time we played them. I have rotated this side a little bit. Maybe we go positive. I think next match only, what we'll do is we'll just go positive because we do have to be very careful. They beat us last time. We need to sort this out. Pick up where you left off last time. Like I said, we've had a very good run other than that Aberdeen result. We also had the draw with Hibs, but domestically, we're very strong these days, and that's where we want to be. I feel like we should sweep aside most teams we come across. Apart from bloody Aberdeen. Udoka plays out to Otara. We're going to try and play out from the back here. He's really going a long way to make a 1-yard pass. Centre backs are weird. What an odd choice, you know? Joseph Bull. Out Thompson. Thompson, nice little touch. Bit heavy. Pulls inside for Ari. Back to Bull. Forward, Velasco. Lays off Amina. There's the ball in behind. Velasco. Here's a good save by Bettina. The Aberdeen goalkeeper. He's quick off his line. Velasco now lining up the corner. Can we use set pieces as often we do to our advantage? It's headed away. Ari. Back to Velasco. Just needs to put it across the box. Back to Ari. Takes the shot. Keeper, good solid hands, safe hands. Malloy now picking it up on the left wing. Pulls it back. Good block there. It's put in the box anyway. Thomas rises up to get the header. Shot. Do not let them shoot from distance. It's put across the box again. Pollock, good header forward. Velasquez going to pick that up. Can we turn this into a counter? Really nice header from Pollock, who is the right back, who's wanted by Chelsea. Aberdeen get it back. They move it forward. Ramirez. That can't be Christian Ramirez. They've got another Ramirez. And they take the lead. Seamus Malloy. Oh, I could have done without that. Oh, that makes me nervous. We have gone 1-0 down. And it looked like we were moving the ball well at points there. But Aberdeen have taken the lead. And last time this happened, they went on and beat us. Yeah, not great. Going to try and encourage. We're such a strong header forward in that. Yet we just gave up the ball in midfield and succumbed to a just crossing header. Moving the ball nicely. Labovic goes back to the keeper. Thomas now. A ball in front of him, not going to use him. Finds Ash. Labovic, Velasco, Ari. Nice ball forward for Mina. Puts it all the way out wide for Pollock. He has to turn inside. Nice ball forward. Nice pass. Darren Ash just put it on a plate. Pass it. He was still onside, right? He could have just squared the ball and it's a tap in. He's gone himself. He's gone for glory. The young man. Velasco on the corner. Whips it in. Good header. Good safe hands. Again from Bettina. Need to keep an eye on Ash. Labovic now picked up a knock. I hope he can run that off. Weirdly, he's not coming off. Joseph Bull has now picked up a knock. This could be a problem in midfield for us. I'm going to take on Jack McLean. I'm going to hope Labovic can run this off. I see. He's a big loon. Need him to... It looks like he's getting better, so I'm hoping it's just a bruise or something like that. Half time, 1-0 down. We're currently on course for heading out of the Scottish Cup, and that would be very disappointing. I'm going to say we owe Aberdeen after last time. I've got faith. I have faith. I got so much blooming faith. And I think we have to attack. Risky. But I feel like we've got to go on the front foot here. More so than we were. And we were playing positive for crying out loud. Velasco, pop that one in. No, good save by the keeper. Just tips it past the post. Need one of those Velasco games where he just comes alive, set pieces or something, whips it in, it's headed away. Ari's going to pick this one up on the left-hand side. Finds McLean, who has to go back to Thompson. Thomas now. Comes to nothing. Very disappointing. I think what else I can change right now. I think it's got to be... We're going to have to take off Darren Ash. See if we can throw a bit of quality into that midfield. What we're going to do is we're going to move Velasco back for Darren Ash, and then Darren comes off for Stuart McCord. Comes in as the deep line forward. Let's see. I'm actually going to go deep line forward attack with McCord as well. Lloyd heads one over. We have got minutes remaining. We've got to do something here. Very nervous that we're not getting any chances. It would be so disappointing if we just succumbed here in the 4th round. Oh, please give us something. Labovic's got a knock. My mouse is acting up. We are going out to Aberdeen. Oh, holy hell. I can't believe that. Their keeper had a blinder. That is so disappointing. Oh, it's not even at Pittodrie. I said it was Pittodrie. They're at Kingsford Stadium now. Oh, man. Double blow. Did I rotate too much? Thinking ahead to the Champions League game? I feel like any less rotation and we were going to get absolutely battered in the tougher game. Aberdeen have our number right now and they've put us out of the Scottish Cup. Wow. We're going to get results like that. We are trying to blood in some youngsters, but I've maybe tried to do too much there too early a round as well. I'm sure the board are not going to be happy with that. Sorry, it was the 5th round. Great. I've been saying 4th this entire time. Joseph Bull out 4 to 5 weeks. Havoc 2-3 days. Not the result I wanted by any stretch of the imagination. So we disrupt our form once again before a big game. RB Leipzig, first knockout round. Champions League, this is huge. We need a performance here. We need to be good. Of course, it's only a couple of days as well. I wonder if someone else other than the old firm can win the Scottish Cup now. Is that the 2nd year running we haven't won it? What happened last year? We went out in the 4th round last year. Oh no. And that was before our first knock. Oh, why? The Scottish Cup is starting to elude us. That is 2 years in a row we've not won it. And given that how strong a squad I feel we have and how we've managed to build Cowdenbeath into a real force in Scottish football, that's kind of disappointing. Just to be fun, how about we just batter RB Leipzig here? Pedrinho taking L. We're going to be missing a few useful players maybe. Before we pick the lineup, what we're going to do is we're going to just adjust slightly for this match. Even though we're at home, we'll go positive rather than attacking. And we'll see how the game's going, but we'll take it from there. I'm half tempted to drop the defensive line. Because we're not really sure how they're going to play pace-wise in behind. But let's maybe just stick with what we know. Go positive. Take the game RB Leipzig and we'll work it out. In the Champions League first knockout round, we take on RB Leipzig at the Cowdenbeath Stadium. The team shall be Udoka in goal. Donaldson and Byrne come in as the wing-backs. We've gone with experience. Donaldson, thankfully, has a bit more height to him, so that helps in certain situations as well. Thomas and Ouattara as our centre-back pairing. McLean and Queeley as our defensive midfield pairing. Scott and Conde as our attacking midfield pairing. Mina and Velasco up top. As you can see, the connections in the team are a lot stronger than that last game. This is one of our most settled first 11s that we have. I'm hoping for a positive result here to give us a stepping stone to that second leg. I've said I expect a good result because this is now, it's not our bread and butter, it's what we want to make our bread and butter. We need to be making some strides in Europe. Obviously, Champions League is the competition to be in, but if we can knock off a team or two beyond the group stage, we know that we're making progress. We obviously finished second in our group, so we ended up getting a pretty good draw. After, unfortunately, we ended up behind Liverpool, who we gave two really good games to. Come on, boys. Let's show that we are meant to be here. Fernandes. Gonna try and play it out from the back. Let's see how our press does. He's under a bit of pressure. He has to turn back. I like that. Yeah, a bit more pressure. Surely we can make him a mistake. Yes! Beautiful. Scott lifts it in the middle. Velasco! Oh, hit the post! Get it clear. That is exactly what we wanted to see from that press. Giving that fullback an absolute terrible time there. More of that, please. If we can just, you know, almost like force them into one corner of the field and they can't get out, then that's the press working in my eyes. Encourage the team. Unfortunately, that's the only thing we've seen this half. We've hit the bottom of the post, and that is it. Can't really judge much from what we've seen, because we've seen very little. Right, there's the lad again. He struggled last time. Lifts it far side. Does find someone. They're getting in each other's way, I'm hoping. Because otherwise, we're still not... I don't see a tackle. That's a good ball. That's awful for us. They haven't done anything attacking. They haven't been forward at all. First chance they get, it's basically... Our keeper might as well not been there. He just stands there. It's a great ball in behind, good run, but keeper, come on, man. You're in the team specifically. Last line of defence, you got to do the defending. Very disappointed to concede there. I'm going to say it's not been good enough, and we might up it to attacking because, quite frankly, we haven't done enough with the ball. But if we're not getting Velasco involved, you know, it's not good enough. Demand more. We are the home team here. I'm going to be more expressive. I'm going to take the ball in the box off. I hope that we can create something. Velasco's looking tired as well. I need to take Velasco off. Can't run him into the ground here in a game where we're not actually getting the ball to him. McCord's coming on. This is honestly the worst. These two results are mind-boggling. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We've done nothing. The last two games. Different personnel. Offered up absolutely hee-haw. Can't explain that at all. Only one goal in it, but now we've got to go and win away from home. That's not going to be easy. Not happy with that at all. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to do. Our next game we're going to bring you will be that RB Leipzig game because it's the only thing that bloody matters. We've gone out of the Scottish Cup and we are 1 foot out of the Champions League right now. I'll bring you the RB Leipzig game and I'm going to bring you the Dundee United game rather than bring you Rangers again. Try and mix it up. I hope we can put a run together here to lift our spirits because 2 losses in a row doesn't happen much to this team anymore, and when it does, typically, morale plummets. Thank you for joining me. You're not subscribed by this point. I'm surprised you made it to this video. Do hit the like button, comment away. What do you think? Do I need to change up that attacking line? Is Mina and Velasco now not working all of a sudden? There seems to be a lull. I'm not sure what it is. Very disappointed. And I mean very disappointed in that result. Both of them. Terrible. A loss in the league and we've lost the first leg at home. Going into the first knockout round would not be ideal at all. That means no progression from last year. Same spot. Easier team on paper. Closer game. We need a goal. Join me next time when hopefully I work out how to score away from home in the Champions League. For more Beyond Blue Brazil.